Mould, AJ Bell's Investment Director, and I want to talk to you about the possible implications of Greece missing that €1.5 billion debt repayment to the IMF. Now, Greece isn't in default yet, but it will be from the 20th of July if it doesn't pay debt to the European Central Bank. So where are we now? There are only three possible solutions. Greece grows out of its debts. No. It defaults completely and just walks away. Possibly. Or the third way is in the end there has to be a compromise whereby Greece is given some debt forgiveness, and in return the Greeks then have to give something back, which is start to reform and start particularly with regard to their tax system. But that's a long-term solution. Short-term, politically, Merkel and Tsipras aren't going to give ground for domestic political reasons as much as international ones. Fundamentally, Greece is less than 2% of Eurozone GDP, and Eurozone institutions and the IMF now own 2/3 of the debt, not the banks, so the contagion is relatively limited. What we don't know is the market impact, and that's the great unknown. Hedge funds have allegedly put over €10 billion into Greek assets. They might be getting a bit sweaty. And also, what derivative exposure is there, particularly on debt, particularly on credit? That's what could cause any landmines to go off. 1998's Russian debt crisis sparked a hedge fund to go down, and that actually provoked a bit of a market wobble overall, and that's what we're going to find out. That's why markets are nervous right now, and they'll probably remain so for some time, particularly as fundamental issues have yet to be addressed. European Union of monetary policy without fiscal union is going to continue to struggle. There's still too much debt in the system, and again, what's the underlying derivatives exposure? So no easy answers. This one's going to rumble for some time. The only possible thing to note is that fund managers have been running up cash, perhaps waiting for opportunity to buy in any dips. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.